Hello and welcome. First, I'd like to mention that the King of the Sea tournament is commencing this weekend. You might want to watch it. More information in the link in the description of the video. And today I'm in the Tier 8 cruiser, the USS Atago, and I'm using these upgrades and commander skills. Now, it's a ship I haven't played in quite a while, and from what I've heard, she has fallen out of favor a little bit. That is, she is pretty much as strong as she has been. It's just that the other cruisers at Tier 8, mostly Kutuzov, have been getting better and people have become better at using them. So I wanted to try a match with her, and well, this is it. So it's a match on the map Haven, and unfortunately it is a Tier 10 battle, which I suppose isn't that surprising considering, Atago is a Tier 8 ship. And nowadays you seem to get into Tier 10 matches very often as a Tier 8 ship. So I want to play somewhat passive because first of all I'm a cruiser, second of all it's a Tier 10 battle, so I have to be careful. There are many ships that can outfight me rather easily. So an enemy Chapayev is pushing the beak cap and is trying to interrupt our DDs, I suppose, with maybe radar. So I fired HE on the first salvo, then I swapped AP and, well, I got a nice citadel hit on her. However, we don't have any vision. I launched my float plane, maybe the plane will get some vision, I don't know. Thinking of firing torpedoes, but I'm kinda afraid that I might hit the Z-52, so I decide not to do so. Okay, so soon we might even be... Okay, there she is, and oh, she doesn't have an engine. I guess this is goodbye Chapayev. Right? Yep. This is a fairly good spot, especially with the smoke screens around, because it allows me to fire without being detected from at least the Hindenburg's direction, which means that I can, try to at least fight these ships without being killed really quickly. Now I switch back to Ichi again, because I don't think I will be able to get many shots on that Hindenburg while she is still broadside. Not to mention that, yeah, well, she's gone, so can't exactly shoot. I mean, you can shoot at that target, except it's not very useful. Take a shot on the core first, and unfortunately, since I'm spotted, I'm thinking of starting to move. I'm also being targeted, so it seems like a good idea. Oh, a fire. Very nice. So I want to switch to the Missouri. However... Or, sorry, I wanted to lead slightly and perhaps hit the Missouri, but I think my aim wasn't good enough there. No, never mind, I still hit the shell. However, I think... No, never mind. The Kurfürst has put out the fire, so if I could shoot her again, that would be useful. Habarov's coming in, only ship in range, I think, that I could actually fire from at here. That I could actually fire at from here. So I don't expect to actually be able to hit her, but it was still worth trying to fire at her. An Izumo is a really good target for a cruiser or anything that fires HE, because an Izumo's deck armor and pretty much all over the ship, she only has 32mm of armor, so if you have 203mm caliber guns, or if you have 155s or similar with IFHE, you will deal a lot of damage to an Izumo with your HE shells. Unfortunately, I only hit one shell, so... Ouch! I lost 10,000 HP, pretty sure I just got citadeled. No, actually, never mind, I can heal way too much health for being citadeled, so... I think those were like 2 or 3 penetrations. Oh wow, the Missouri just got detonated by strangers' torpedoes on the Benson. That's... yeah, fun and engaging. Really fun for the Missouri, I bet. Now, a strength of the Atago is that she has really good concealment, although nowadays, the New Orleans also has similar concealment, I think 9.1 kilometers. But it's still really good, especially against ships like the Habarovsk, who often nowadays have less concealment than something like an Atago. And you just saw a decent salvo on the Izuma. 7 penetrations, 4900 damage with HE. So right now, the scary thing is that Khabarovsk did go past here at like 9.5 kilometers, and she has 10-kilometer torpedoes. So it's possible that she might have torpedoed us, and unfortunately I don't have hydros, so... And neither does pointy-haired Jedi next to me, because he is in Tirpitz, so... This might be actually slightly dangerous what we're doing, and using the smoke here, but I suppose, you know, it might be worth the risk. I torp around the island, hoping that maybe something like the Kurfürst will run into it, because we do know there is a Kurfürst coming. Well, there are the torpedoes, but they are going to miss me completely, so it's no problem. And it seems they're even going to miss Pointy. But they were in range. Just barely, but still in range. So I think we got slightly lucky. Then again, I think taking one torpedo there would not have been the end of the world. The Kurfürst is coming around the island again, but I think my torpedoes can't actually reach her. I think they might disappear or run out before, slightly before, but maybe it's in range. 6500 damage of that salvo, and the smoke is dissipating, so it's time to leave. I think I'll take another shot, even though I'll be visible when I do so. Mostly because, well, Pointy is the one that is tanking anyway, so maybe if they take 1 or 2 shots at me, it might be somewhat helpful. Not to mention, there's still damage to do. We are ahead in terms of ships destroyed, but we are behind in cap zones, so... In terms of the map, I guess we're actually in an okay position. But I think it's rather likely that me, Pointy, and strangers would have picked off where we are if, you know, we weren't as confident in playing the game, and, you know, if we weren't playing together. But we are playing together, so we actually do have things like smoking ships, etc., which means we can defend like this much more easily. Took a few shots on the Khabarovsk as I could, and I think that those are shells on me by the Kurfürst. Oh, or maybe not. Well, it's fine as it is. So torpedoes are on the way, but I'm not quite so sure if they will actually do anything. Still, they might do something. And if we can get runaway fires on the Kurfürst, that will deal a significant amount of damage. We have to be, again, afraid slightly of the Khabarovsk coming in and torpedoing us. So at some point we might just leave the smoke screen much earlier than last time. The other reason is that the Kurfürst has like 5.7, 5.8 kilometer hydro range, so, you know, she's going to be in range soon to do that to us anyway. But I mean, if we can get some more runaway fires on her, that would be very useful. And, you know, obviously we all of us have torpedoes, so we're going to use those as well. Okay, there are the torpedoes. I think they missed. There's also a Neptune incoming, so have to keep that in mind as well. Okay, and I'm already leaving. 2 fires, that's very nice. And it seems some of those torpedoes might be on point too. But there's a Neptune here, which is somewhat scary. If she fires AP at me, you know, she could perhaps not kill me, but deal a really large amount of damage. Then again, I can do the same to her, and 16,000 damage there was really good. Now, I don't know why she didn't really fire at me. That seems a bit bizarre. I'll leave some torpedoes off to the Kurfürst, and now I'm gonna just wait until the Neptune shows up around the island again. I'll try to avoid these torpedoes, but I'm not quite sure if I can. Okay, I think I'm fine. At least it seems like I should be fine. Is that Neptune reversing out? Okay, well, if she is, I still have AP. I think reversing out is one of the worst things he can do right here, though. Because reversing means that she... Oh, actually, no, it seems that she's going to have, you know, at least stopped because she should be visible otherwise already. Still, I have my EP, so whenever she shows up, I'll take my shot and hopefully that will finish her. But even if I have to stay in a longer fight, I think I'll be fine. Because I can just angle towards her and that would be good enough. Oh, she's coming in. Let's turn away. Don't show broadside to a Neptune. Oh wow, I actually bounced all six shells. Also, Pointy went down some time ago. But I mean, I should be completely alright. Stranger's torpedoes should either kill the Neptune or at least make him turn. And that's a nice 5,000 damage on the Neptune with HE. Although, wow, 4,000 damage from the AP by the Neptune. But I think those torpedoes will catch her. Yep, goodbye. And yeah, we successfully held off this push. Although there is another Kurfürst that, if you look at the minimap, there's one at, what is that, I1? Seriously, there's a battleship at, no, that's I1, yeah, that's I1. And I guess if he wanted to turn towards the cap zone again, that would put her at, well, J1. Which is not the place you would like to be at as a battleship, especially one like a Kurfürst. There's the Hindenburg. Wow, almost full HP, so this will be... this is actually really surprising. But considering he's completely full HP, you know, you probably shouldn't expect too much of this Hindenburg. Unfortunately I can't... Oh! There's the other Kurfürst. So I guess we're switching targets. I guess at this point we might as well go towards them, since the game is going to end sometime soon anyway. I'm not sure if I can actually survive this though, because, well, it is a Kurfürst, a tier 10 ship. I'm a small tier 8 cruiser. Strangers is giving me smoke though, so I'll try utilizing it, because what? I just did 8,700 damage with an HE salvo on that Kurfürst. And it was like a damaged Kurfürst too. 8,700 damage in one HE salvo. Wow. Well, yeah, there goes the Kurfürst, so it's the Hindenburg left. Next ship dying will probably end the game. The Hindenburg is slightly angling, so... It is, I don't think it's appropriate to fire AP there. My plane should come around in a moment, so I should be able to take another shot, but I think even if I had to, like, go out and fight, that would be fine, considering how much HP I still have. I swapped to HE because AP because it seems the Kurfürst, sorry, the Hindenburg is not angling. And I'm also moving out of the smoke now because she disappeared again. Because I think the plane got shot down. Oh, never mind, the game ended. Oh well, but yeah, as you saw, Atago is still Atago. She is still a powerful ship. Especially if you get smoke screens. 2000 base XP, 147,000 damage. I mean, pretty good. 5 citadel hits, but let's be honest. Some of those were just given to me for free. Like, the enemies just didn't seem to care that much about their citadels. The damage, well, HE and AP did quite a bit of damage. Fires as well. And I mean, I tanked quite a bit of damage. Atago's heal is very, very useful. And yeah, you know, the ship just still feels powerful, like a powerful ship. Here are the credits. 400,000. I guess it is a premium ship after all. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, Dangalon, and I hope I see you guys next time.